look at the streets like at the people around the world, flying the lion and sun, proud next to the Star of David flag. It's the ultimate symbol of peace in our time.
The people of Iran and Israel have a long history, but then came the shadow and turned Iran dark. For 47 years it was turned to stone.
No love, no peace came from the regime,
but the people kept fighting throughout all these years. The student protests of '99, then there were the green protests and election disputes of '09.
Then came the 5 years of constant protests in the street with no end in sight. They just kept fighting without a broken spirit. They fought.
Then came the day that they murdered Mahsa Amini in 22.
They killed her, it's true.
They decided that her hair was her only crime, and a crime against Allah leads to death.
It is brutal.
It is the final blow. The regime stood on pillars, ready to fall, and you could hear the chants in the street.
Woman, life, freedom, jinn, jinn, azadi. Woman, life, freedom, jinn, 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 azadi. Then came the protest of 25. The brave people of Iran ran to the street. They had had enough for 47 years. They were kept down, shot down,
but the people never gave up on freedom.
Stories from parents and the parents of our freedom. Long lost came to the children of today, and they said enough. They couldn't accept the law built on fear.
They went to the streets and screamed for freedom. The regime's response was cold and quick. A bullet to the spine was usually enough.
But now the fear of death was now long gone.
The people said no, not anymore. So the regime went out and killed thousands more. They went to the hospitals and finished the job,
killing all the protesters in the hospital beds with a swift bullet to the brain. And to doctors who treated the wounded got no thanks, but a similar end, oh yeah.
The people are still fighting today.
Just listen,
you can hear them in the streets.
Woman, life, freedom, jinn, azadi. Woman, life, freedom, jinn, jinn, azadi. Woman, life, freedom, jinn, jinn, azadi. Woman, life, freedom, jinn, jinn, azadi.
We don't know what will happen next.
The unrest began as scattered demonstrations over the collapse of Iran's currency and soaring inflation, which is now above 50%. As protests grew, authorities slowed internet speeds, then imposed a near-total blackout. Phone lines were cut as well. Information from inside Iran is now trickling out. But as communication goes dark, pressure from US and European leaders is growing louder.